Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhirayet. Shrunvatam Swakatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtanaha Hridayantasto hi abhadrani vidhunoti surutsatam नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 24, verse number 10 and 11. Text 10. यस्येददेव यजनम् अनुयज्ञं वितन्वतः प्राचीनाग्रैः कुशिरा सिदात् अस्तृतं वसुधातलम्. Synonyms: Yasya, whose, idam, this, deva yajanam, satisfying the demigods by sacrifices, anuyajnam, continually sacrificing, vitan vataha, executing, prachinagrai, keeping the kushik grass facing toward the eastern side, kushaihi, kusha grass asit, remained, ashritam, scattered, vasudhatalam, all over the surface of the globe. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation: Maharaj Barhisat executed many sacrifices all over the world. He scattered kusha grasses and kept the tops of the grasses pointed eastward. Purport: as stated in the previous verse, Kriya Kandeshu Nishnataha, Maharaj Barhisat dive very deeply into fruitive activities of sacrifices. This means that as soon as he finished one yajna in one place, he began performing another yajna in the immediate vicinity. At the present moment, there is a similar need to perform Sankirtana yajna all over the world. The Krishna consciousness movement has started performing Sankirtana Yajna in different places, and it has been experienced that wherever Sankirtana Yajna is performed, many thousands of people gather and take part in it. Imperceptible auspiciousness achieved in this connection should be continued all over the world. The members of Krishna consciousness movement should perform Sankirtana Yajnas one after another, so much so that all the people of the world will either jokingly or seriously chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And thus they will derive the benefit of cleansing the heart. The holy name of the Lord, Hare Rama, is so powerful that whether it is chanted jokingly or seriously, the effect of vibrating this transcendental sound will be equally distributed. It is not possible at the present moment to perform repeated yajnas as Maharaja Barhishat performed, but it is within our means to perform Sankirtan Yajna, which does not cost anything. One can sit down anywhere and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. If the surface of the globe is overflooded with the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra, the people of the world will be very, very happy. Text 11. Samudrim deva devo ताम उपयेमे शतद्रुतिं यां वीक्ष्य सर्वांगी किशोरीं सुष्ठवलंकृतां परिक्रमन्ति मुद्वाहे चकमेघ्निशुकीमिव. Synonyms: Samudrim, onto the daughter of ocean. Deva Deva Uktam, being advised by the supreme demigod Lord Brahma. Upayeme, married. Shatadrutim, of the name Shatadruti. Yam, whom. Viksha, seeing. Charu, very attractive. Sarvangim, all the feature of the body. Kishorim, youthful. Sushtu, sufficiently. Alankrutam, decorated with ornaments. Parikramantim, circumambulating. Udvahe, in the marriage ceremony. Chakame, being attracted. Agnihi, the fire god. Sukim, onto Suki. Eva, like. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. Maharaj Barhisat, henceforward known as Prachina Barhi, was ordered by the supreme demigod Brahma to marry the daughter of the ocean named Shatadruti. Her bodily features were completely beautiful, and she was very young. She was decorated with the proper garments, and when she came into the marriage arena and began circumambulating it, the fire god Agni became so attracted to her that he desired her company exactly as he had formerly desired to enjoy Sukhi. Purport. In this verse, the word Sushta Alang Krutam is significant. Or according to the Vedic system, when a girl is married, she is very profusely and gorgeously decorated with costly saris and jewelry. And during the marriage ceremony, the bride circumambulates the bridegroom 7 times. After this, bridegroom and bride look at one another and become attracted for life. When the bridegroom finds the bride very beautiful, the attraction between them immediately becomes very strongly fixed. As stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, men and women are naturally attracted to one another, and when they are united by marriage, that attraction becomes very strong. Being so strongly attracted, the bridegroom attempts to set up a nice homestead and eventually a good field for producing grains. Then children come, then friends, and then wealth. In this way, the male becomes more and more entangled in the material conception of life, and he begins to think, this is mine and it is I who am acting. In this way, the illusion of material existence is perpetuated. The words Sukim Iva are also significant, for the fire god Agni became attracted by the beauty of Shatadruti while she was circumambulating the bridegroom Prachinabarhi, just as he had previously been attracted to the beauty of Suki, the wife of Saptarshi. When the fire god had been present long ago at the assembly of Saptarshi, he was attracted by the beauty of Suki when she was circumambulating in the same way. Agni's wife, named Swaha, took the form of Suki and enjoys sex life with Agni. Not only the fire god Agni, but the heavenly god Indra, and sometimes even Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva. All very highly situated demigods are subject to being attracted by sex at any time. The sex drive is so strong in the living entities that the whole material world is running on the sex attraction only, and it is due to sex attraction that one remains in the material world and is obliged to accept different types of bodies. The attraction of sex life is more clearly explained in the next verse. नमा ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे. I would like to seek blessings from all the assembled Vaishnavas and thank you for giving me an opportunity to purify myself. Please forgive me for any shortcomings. So, in 4.24.10, we covered the three learning objectives in this verse. The first one is what is yajna? Second is what is the yajna for this age? And the third, what does Sankirtan Yajna need to be performed? Why does Sankirtan Yajna need to be performed everywhere in this world? So, this is the subject matter of this purport. So, what is Yajna? It is a sacrifice ceremony performed to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, just as in office, it is the duty of the employee to see that boss is satisfied. So, everyone's duty is to see whether the Supreme Personality of Godhead is satisfied by one's own activity. So, the activities to satisfy the supreme Godhead are described in the Vedic literature, and the execution of such activities is called yajna. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, 3.9, Yajnarthat karmano nyatra loko yam karma bandhanaha tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sangaha samachara. Work done as the sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed. Otherwise, work causes bondage in this material world. Therefore, O son of Kunti, perform your prescribed duties for his satisfaction, and in that way you will be always remain free from the bondage. So, if we do not work for the satisfaction of the Supreme Lord, the reaction of our work will bind us. So Barhisat was very expert in performing various kinds of fruitive sacrifices, and he was also expert in the practice of mystic yoga. By his great qualification, he became known as Prajapati Maharaj. Barhisat executed many sacrifices all over the world, and he scattered kusha grass and kept top of the grasses pointed eastward. As soon as he finished one yajna, in one place, he began performing another yajna in the immediate vicinity. Similarly, if Sankirtana end at one place, it should be started at another place so much that all the people of the world will either jokingly or seriously chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And thus, they will derive the benefit of the cleansing heart. The holy name of the Lord is so powerful that whether it is chanted jokingly or seriously, the effect of vibrating this transcendental sound will be equally distributed. And if the surface of the globe is flooded with the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra, the people of the world will be really happy. Text 11 is Maharaj Barhisat, known as Prachnabar. He was ordered by the Lord Brahma to marry the daughter of the ocean named Shatadruti. Her bodily features were completely beautiful and she was very young. She was decorated with the proper garments, and when she came into the marriage arena and began circumambulating it, the fire god Agni became so attracted to her that he desired her company exactly as he had formerly desired to enjoy Sukhi. Vedic system, when the girl is married, she is profusely and gorgeously decorated with the costly saris and jewelry. Men and women, they are attracted to one another, and when they unite by the marriage, that attraction becomes very strong. And being so strongly attracted, the bridegroom attempts to set up the homestead and eventually a good field for producing grains, and then children comes, friends and wealth. So in this way, the male becomes more and more entangled in the material conception, and he thinks this is mine. In this way, the illusion of the material existence is perpetuated. The sex drive is so strong in this living entity that the whole material world is running on the sex attraction only. And it is due to the sex attraction that one remains in the material world, is obliged to accept the different types of bodies. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 9, Chapter 6, Shaubari Muni, Shaubari Muni, he was um, because of the sensual agitation he actually caused by the fish, he fell from this yoga and he wanted to marry all the daughters of Mandata for the sexual pleasure. And then later, Shabaramuni, he became very regretful, and thus then he accepted the order of Vanaprastha, performed very severe austerities, and thus he attained perfection. And thus the Shaubara Muni's wives also became perfect. In Kunti prayer, there is one verse in Kunti prayer, Tatha Paramahamsanam Muninam Amalatmanam Bhakti Yoga Vidanartham Katham Pashyemahi Striyaha. You yourself descend to propagate the transcendental science of devotional service onto the hearts of the advanced transcendentalists and mental speculators. who are purified by being able to discriminate between matter and spirit. How then can we women know you perfectly? This very fact is corroborated by Queen Kunti, who is playing the part of the innocent woman. Women in general, they are unable to speculate like philosophers, but they are blessed by the Lord because they believe at once in the superiority and almightiness of the Lord. And thus they offer obeisances without reservation. And Lord Krishna is also kind that he does not show special favor only to one who is great philosopher. He knows the sincerity of the purpose. So, spiritual advancement is closely linked to the absence of sex desire, which hinders the mind's peace and freedom. The true freedom allows one to engage in practices like chanting without distraction from material temptation, especially the lusty desire. A genuine devotee is perceived as free from such desire, as their ultimate joy lies in the serving Krishna. One should avoid the sense entanglement by taking shelter of Krishna. Seeking refuge in Krishna is essential to overcome the challenges imposed by Maya, which is difficult to transcend without divine support. The spiritual journey is continuous taste of one's capacity, require steadfastness and dedication to Krishna. By the time death comes, Prabhupada says, by the time death comes, we must reach that stage of perfection. As long as we are alive, we have to practice how to approach that point of perfection. And at the time of death, when we give up this material body, that perfection must be realized. Prayana kale manasachalena. If we prepare for the examination of death and we pass the examination, then we are transferred to the spiritual world. Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaः.